Hi guys, welcome to Tables at War James. Yes, there is an empty table in front of me, which means I'm working on something new. If you follow me on Instagram, you might know what it is. Stay tuned to see what it is. See you in a bit.
Meow.
Hi guys, so welcome back. So I am currently working on something quite big. I need to stop saying keep realising I'm saying it all the time. But anyway, yeah, it's quite big. It's for the local 30k group that we've got. There is around, I think it's like 15 or 16 regular players now. We're all part of the Southeast Heresy group, which is a group that I created for just to get all of the Heresy players in the Southeast together and get them connected and joined together. So it's bros, dudes looking for dudes and all that sort of thing. But what I'm working on, it involves a hell of a lot of this. So me and my buddy Rob, we are, whoa, that's all fallen down. Quick, hide all the rubbish. So yeah, we're working on a massive Zone Mortarlis table for Heresy. We're going to run a little Heresy campaign on it eventually, once it's all built. But it involves a lot of these. I'm not doing an unboxing of this. Everybody knows what's in here. You get quite a lot of stuff in here. You get 4 small walls, 1 large wall, 6 columns, 2 large doors, and 2 small doors in the wall set. It's great that it's plastic now, because it means that you can do all sorts of things, like for instance, let me just grab, bearing in mind a lot of these tiles are not finished and I'm making a mess behind me, but you can do stuff like this with it. So yeah, this is sort of what the tiles will end up looking like. So this is like a holding pen that I've made. I've only used 1 set of walls here, so rather than building the whole double section of wall, which is, I'll show you on a different one in a minute, but rather than building a double section, I put a bit of plastic card in here. So this is like a holding pen, the door drop in there. Check out Anvils of Conor on Instagram. I got this idea off of him, Jack. He's one of the local guys as well. He will be down and playing on the campaign and stuff as well. But yeah, I pinched this idea from him. Great idea. This is cutting the guns off the bastion. I had a couple spare, so I've done that, and as this is a holding pen, I thought, yeah, it'd be quite cool. So what I'm going to do in here is I will do some blood splatter and scratches and stuff in here, but it's like a whole room on a tile, and it actually makes the room a lot bigger. So still a lot to do on this one, but yeah, gives you an idea on what you're doing. And then, but anyway, let's get on to what I'm doing. What I will do now is I will show you some pictures just briefly right now. This is what the Zone Mortarlis looks like right now. I'm currently about halfway through painting it. I mean, everything's painted for a 4x4. Eventually we are planning on doing a full 8x4. That's the goal at the end of it. But yeah, it all comes down to money at the end of the day, doesn't it? Because this stuff is not cheap. But yeah, so the pictures you've just seen show you where the table's at right now. Basically everything's painted for a 4x4. All I'm doing now is grubbing it up with some oil wash and things like that. So I will do a tutorial when I build another tile. I'll do a tutorial start to finish on how I painted it. But basically I've put a picture up here. And this is pretty much everything that I've used to paint this table. So it's not a lot of stuff. It's really easy to do, really simple techniques that you can do. All you will need is an airbrush. Obviously, if you know me, you follow the channel, I use an airbrush for pretty much absolutely everything. But so this is sort of a build log. So what I've done is I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. This is like a piece that I'm doing for the Zone Mortarlis table. So what I'm doing is I've taken 2 of the flat tiles. I'm going to currently piece it together on screen. So all I've done is I've actually glued 2 together. So how I've done this, and this is quite strong, this is almost like it being made as one tile. So what I've done here is I've actually cut out some of the plastic. Here you can see where I've cut it out. These are tongue depressors. I've super glued them in really, like, there's so much super glue on there that's holding it, but you can flex it, it's not cracking or anything like that. So I've put so much super glue on there that's holding that. I mean, I'm holding one end and it's not bending or flexing or anything. So this is like a set piece that's going to be for it. So what we have here is, this is the main floor section of that piece. Then what we're going to do is, I don't know, you're going to have a column here. Where's the other columns gone? I've lost them all. Oh, they're here. Right. So then we're going to have the other one there. Then we're going to have another one there. So we're already at double height. That's going to go there. So that's at double height. But we're going to go for another one. So we're going up 3 columns. So as you can tell, this is already going to be quite big. So what I've done here as well is I've taken the legs that you get on a Sky Shield landing pad. I've dremeled away the eagles on the top here, because otherwise it'll look upside down. I know the ladder looks upside down, but ignore that. It doesn't look that bad. I've left the eagles at the bottom. So what I'm going to do eventually is that's going to get sliced down here. So all of this is going to disappear. Then that's going to sit right there up against the column. And then we've got the second one. Also, just to glue this together, I've again put a bit of a tongue depressor in there so that it's pretty solid, gives it solid connection. As you can tell, I've only just glued this and it is still drying. So do the same again this side. So again, we're going to slice down that side and glue that in there, like so. And then I'm going to need to put this in the middle here. And then what I've done is taken the Sky Shield landing pad. I've glued the doors in, the hatches, which are there. This is nice eagle crest, which will work well because it's part of the Imperium, isn't it? So, but what I've done is I've left half of it off. What I'm going to do is I will probably slice this across the top here so that all this stuff disappears here. And then I've got to build some bits in here. But what's going to happen is with the Mortarlis, for those of you that got it straight away, put it in the comments. But that's going to sit like so in there. And yeah, what does it look like to you guys? It's going to be the main entrance to the bunker. So we can do like Isfahan 3, we can do like a bunker raid. The whole idea of this is that eventually we're going to have a massive 12-foot table, which is going to have like partially outside, and then once you go through the main door, there will be another little door either side of this as well. So I'm already planning that now. I'm actually gluing some doors together, so there's going to be, just shows you how tall this door is. Like that's 2 of the doors from the Mortarlis. So these are going to be either side. There'll be 2 smaller doors for like infantry. I may even just do an infantry one side and a double one that side. So the idea of this is that I want to be able to fit Bane blades and Felglaives and blades and things like that all the way through here. So big stuff, so it's sort of like an underground complex as Isfahan 3, where all the stuff comes out of the bunkers underground and things like that. So behind this door there'll be like the Mortarlis that'll be sitting there, or the storage area, or a hangar bay, or something like that. We're going to build like custom pieces eventually and things like that. So a lot of work's going to go into this piece. The idea is on this one, I was going to do with just walls down here, but to save some money, I've actually got a lot of the woodland scenics, the rock molds. So I'm going to use the rock molds. So I'm going to encase this in rock down either side. What I will do is put an MDF sheet down either side, cut them to the same shape, make 2 of each, so that when the edge sections go on, they line up perfectly. So we've got a solid edge, hard edge to sort of link it all together. But guys, let me know what you think. I want to, obviously this is glued together and it's got some strengthening bits in there. What I'm tempted to do is put some wood across here and then hide it in the scenery, so that the columns have got some rigidity, because the idea is that I don't want to pick this up and it bend and snap in the middle, so I'm going to try and do as much as I can to sort of strengthen this board. This is going to be, as I said, a set piece, so yeah, it could perform like the way I'm making it. It could like form part of like a wall or a bunker, let's say a bunker complex and things like that. I have got the other half of this, which I will use later on. I want to do something similar, but I want to make like a ship hold. So it's like I don't know if anyone saw, but there was an old display. If I can find a picture of it, I will put it on here. Old display that Forge World done of his own Mortarlis, and it was Imperial Fists versus Iron Warriors, I think, and you had like the Dread Claw and things like on the side of the hull, and they had like a big opening which was like a shielded door. Went into the ship, so it's like a ship boarding action from the Iron Warriors. On, I can't remember who was fighting, who was defending, who was attacking, or whatever. But yeah, so the idea is that I want to make like a ground based version of this, because the Zone Mortalis itself doesn't have any details to say whether it's a ship or whether it's a bunker. So the idea is that I want to build a bunker entrance, and then I want to build like a ship entrance. So it might be just this again, but I might get a bit of blue acrylic to drop in, or something, so it's like a shielded thing to stop the vacuum coming in, and then it's like a landing bay for like a lightning or a storm bird, or not storm bird, storm eagle, or something like that. But guys, let me know if there's any ideas that you can think of that would be great for this. I want to put some like turrets on here. So how I done the heavy bolters on the other tile, I need to get some more bastion gun things, and then I want to glue them on here and put some heavy bolters like probably here, and then maybe some las cannons up top, and then embedded in the rock face around it I want to put some like tarantula sentry guns and things like that. So it's like a fully loaded like defended bunker entrance. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some checker plate plastic card and just fill in these two gaps here, so that disappears. What I would love is this to be up the other way, but it's really difficult with the way the eagle is set. It's a lot of grinding, and I sort of like the way the eagle looks as well. But guys, let me know what you think. I'll do updates on this as and when I progress on this, so the videos will just be random. They won't be specifically any release or anything else. But the idea is as well, we could use this for Necromunda as well, which is another good thing. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Tabletop War Games. Take care guys, happy wargaming.